But we're not just the bear, we're like the poop inside the bear, and it has gotten really bad. What did Rick Rule say again about the precious metal sector that I think we need to pay attention to? It has been a brutal number of months for any of us invested in the sector, in particular the mining stocks. Heck, they were already in a bear market, and then the general bear market came around. It's like we've been kicked in the face, the gut, and the knee. But we need to keep perspective, and we need to listen to what Rick Rule said and take a look at the big picture. We're going to do just that in this video. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you what happens when you invest in this sector, something personal. You go a little crazy. So make sure you watch to the very, very end. Let's talk about what Rick Rule said and keep a little perspective. But first, we have to recognize that most precious metal mining stock portfolios were already destroyed by early this year. Then we've had this recent horrific experience going on in the general markets that has knocked them down even further. We aren't just in a bear market for precious metal mining stocks. We're in like a double, triple bear market. Valuations are ridiculous, especially for a lot of the companies that are still making awesome positive cash flow and net income. But we're not just the bear. We're like the poop inside the bear, and it has gotten really bad. But what did Rick say? Here's what Rick brought up yet again. Less than 1%, actually 0.5% of all the investable capital in the world is in the precious metals sector. What that means is it's a tiny, tiny amount of money. And these recent drawdowns in the equity prices have likely made that 0.5% even lower. But what does that mean as we go forward? Well, here's how I'm going to challenge you. I know you're smart. My viewers are highly intelligent. But we need to dumb ourselves down a little bit. Maybe hold your breath for 3 minutes or go drink 10 beers and then come back and watch the rest of this video. But we see things a little in advance of most people. So we're probably early. We have to think like the average person. And this is what likely could happen as we move into the next 6 to 18 months. The average person who has money that they want to invest or need to invest is going to start looking around. They're going to look at the stock market. It's done horribly and will likely not have a fast recovery until the Fed pivots back to easy money policy. So they're going to look at the stock market and think, that's not a good, I don't want to put my money in the stock market. People lost 30% last quarter. I want to stay away from that. They're going to look at the fixed income market, at bonds, CDs, and they're going to think, well, I can get 3%, but inflation is still 7, 8, 9, 10, 12%, so I'm losing money there as well. I just want to say thank you for deciding to join me in Ron's Basement. You're always welcome here. If you enjoy my content, please give the video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get alerted every time I put out a new video. I'll see you soon. Then they may take a look at the crypto market, and we know that has had at minimum 60 to 70% drawdowns, and most people are kind of afraid of crypto anyway, so they're not going to go there. What about real estate? Well, with interest rates going up, real estate does not look like a really attractive investment. The demand for real estate, especially as we move further into this recession, demand's not going to be all that great. So real estate's not going to look that great. So what holds its value and stays up with inflation during hard times like this, where we have high inflation and a stagnant economy? Stagflation, right? Well, the average person then is going to realize, well, gold and silver, gold, everybody, I don't care who they are, everybody knows gold and silver are valuable. We're taught that from a very, very young age. My 10-year-old daughters know that to be a fact. Now, here's where it gets interesting. With only 0.5% or less of investable capital in the precious metals sector, these other areas, the amount in the stock market, in the bond market, in the real estate market, in the crypto market, that is gargantuan compared to this little bitsy sector over here called the precious metals sector. If just a sliver of the gargantuan, even that much, right? Let's say it goes to 2%. That's 4 times the amount of money in the sector. And if it starts to get some traction and get attractive, it could go back to historical levels of like 5%. That is almost unbelievable. That would be 10 times the amount of money in the sector. We know the Chinese, we know the Russians, we know the Indians, we know the Brazilians. Everybody is buying gold, right? Hey, guys, this could really happen. I know it doesn't feel that way right now. I know it feels crazy to have your money in this sector. I know the pain. I understand. So I'm going to finish. By saying thank you for being here. You're always welcome in Ron's basement, okay? You always have a seat down here anytime, 24 hours a day. With the click of a mouse, you can join me down here. But I'm going to show you some brief footage of what happened to me last night when I lost my mind and my daughters convinced me to dance with them. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon.